Energy powers everything. Low-cost and plentiful energy has been fundamental to our Australian way of life. It's also been a vital competitive advantage for our economy. Reliable and competitively priced energy has helped thousands of businesses to grow and create jobs. Without energy, it all stops. Australia is the world's second largest exporter of coal, third largest exporter of uranium and fourth largest exporter of LNG, moving to number 1 by 2018. Our energy exports are worth $66 billion, more than 20% of Australia's total exports. Global demand for energy is expected to soar in the next 20 years, equivalent to that of 2 United States. 60% of this growth is expected to come from Asia. But the cost of energy is rising. Australian resource projects are around 40% more costly to deliver than in the United States. And the cost of delivering LNG to Japan is 30% higher than competing projects in Canada and Mozambique. Retail electricity prices have increased by 61% and gas prices by 36% in the past 5 years. So what can Australia do to increase the competitiveness of our energy sector?
The Business Council of Australia believes we can maintain a comparative advantage in energy, but we need the right policy settings. We need the right policy settings to take advantage of our export opportunities and to put downward pressure on gas and electricity prices. Of course, all this begins with a vision that Australia can be a big global player in the energy market, and it requires a concerted effort from governments at all levels across Australia.
The only way Australia, and especially on the East Coast, is going to overcome some of these shortages and pressures on price is if the community, the government and business work together. Now, up until quite recently, we haven't seen that in total unison.
Well, we're always trying to get 3 things right in energy policy: reliability of supply, competitiveness of price, and of course, increasingly the sustainability of production. And it's getting that balance right that's the core challenge for energy policy in Australia.
Working in a community is something we all talk about, but you've actually got to do it. And the first thing you've got to do is you've got to be genuine, and you've got to be honest, and you've got to be straightforward, and you've got to genuinely negotiate across the kitchen table and be prepared to listen. But equally, you have to make a contribution to the communities in which you operate.
I don't think any one segment of the community can do this alone. Government, business, community groups, we all need to be involved, and we all need to develop a comprehensive, forward-looking policy.
If we don't, it will mean lost export opportunities and higher energy prices. If we get this right, we can increase our energy exports. We can deliver affordable and reliable energy to households and businesses, and we can protect the environment. We have 5 action areas, which include things like freeing up access to our resources and getting our energy markets to operate much more efficiently. These are practical suggestions, and we encourage governments to adopt them so that we can secure Australia's competitiveness. This impacts on our overall competitiveness as a country. It impacts on our capacity to create jobs, and ultimately it will impact on our standard of living.